Good morning. I am Professor Shipra Verma. Today I am going to explain the transportation of iron in higher animals by transferrin. It is a bioinorganic chemistry of MSc 4th semester. Transferrin is a protein. It is a monomeric glycoprotein. Basically, it acts as a carrier of iron. Depending upon the distribution of this iron protein, they can be described as lactoferrin present in milk, ovatransferrin present in egg white, and serum transferrin present in blood serum. Transferrin binds iron so tightly that no other ligand can snatch iron from its coordination site. This is the structure of transferrin. This is monomeric protein chain, single polypeptide chain, and this is active site of this protein chain. At the center of this protein chain, there is iron in +3 oxidation state. It is coordinated with 5 amino acids which comes from protein chain. This is histidine amino acid. It combines with iron 3 by imidazole nitrogen. There are 2 tyrosine molecule. It combines with iron 3 by 2 phenolate oxygen. These tyrosine or amino acid are also part of protein chain. This is oxygen, comes from carboxylate group of aspartic amino acid. So in all, there are 4 amino acid which comes from protein chain. It binds with iron 3 with 4 coordination site. The remaining 2 coordination site left vacant, and it is combined with a carboxylate anion ligand which acts as a synergistic bidentate anionic ligand. This dark figure, it is the side chain of amino acid. You focused in this portion only. Here, the carboxylate ion which chelate with iron 3, it acts as a crucial role. Without this carboxylate anion, this transferrin cannot retain iron 3 in this molecule. How carboxylate ion plays active role in this transferrin, here I am going to explain this. Iron, it is in +3 oxidation state, and these parts are also act as a cationic sites. So iron 3, which is also a cation, and these are also cationic sites, so they repel each other. To minimize this repulsion between these two, carboxylate acts as a bridge between these two. Carboxylate also bind with this cationic site through hydrogen bonding. These are hydrogen bonding. So when carboxylate bind with protein side chain through hydrogen bond, this monomeric protein chain folds, and it facilitates these ligands to bind with iron strongly. In this way, carboxylate acts a synergistic role in this protein chain. The stability of chelate is highly pH dependent. Chelate means iron 3 carboxylate group. It is highly pH dependent. At pH 7, the binding of iron 3 chelate is so strong that no other protein can snatch iron from its binding site. Or you can say it cannot dissociate at pH 7. But at low pH, means in slightly acidic medium, it dissociates. This iron 3 chelate bond, it breaks. But still iron 3 is attached with other 4 ligands because these atoms are hard base and iron 3 is hard acid. So bond between hard acid and hard base is very strong. To release iron 3, it is necessary that iron 3 must reduce into 3,2+2 oxidation state. For this, there is another protein, there is enzyme, some reducing enzyme or reducing material is there in the fluid which reduce iron 3 to iron 2 so that iron can release from this transferrin site to the fluid. The reduction potential of transferrin is too negative to be reduced by commonly available reducing agent. After releasing iron, it again comes back to plasma to capture a new iron atom. One thing is very important here, that in transferrin, iron is present in +3 oxidation state. But when transferrin takes iron, it is in +2 oxidation state. So, to oxidize +2 to +3, there is another protein which is present in the fluid. It is ceruloplasmin. It is copper containing protein. It oxidizes ferrous to ferric. If ceruloplasmin is not there, or lack of ceruloplasmin cause anemia, because if ceruloplasmin is not there, then binding of iron with transferrin protein chain is not possible, because transferrin protein only bind iron in its +3 oxidation state. So oxidation of ferrous to ferric is performed by ceruloplasmin, and iron 3 to iron 2, that is reduction, takes place through some reducing agent or some reductase enzyme which is present in fluids. So this is all about the structure and function of transferrin in higher animals. In next video, I will explain the transport and storage of iron in microorganism. Thank you.